Nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Now at the plate, Darren James, who comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. It's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Now batting, Jock Peterson. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Matt Davidson. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in to second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
In there, a base hit.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the two teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Jock Peterson.
1-2, here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Darren James. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled straight back.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Peterson.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well.
Digging in once again, Darren James. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
De Los Santos has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. De Los Santos will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins. Target Field in. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. There he goes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, 2 outs, they send the runner. Now it's more, to me, a run and hit in this situation. Puts the ball in play, gets the base hit. Now you got runners at first and third.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning. Ready for another chance. Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
James.
This is on the ground over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's safe. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jock Peterson.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Byron Buxton now. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Herschel Joyner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Broxton's on his horse. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Darren James. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. De Los Santos going back on it to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there. Digging in, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, your pitch, he's coming to you.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The center fielder,
digging in now, Byron Buxton. A couple of walks for him thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. De Los Santos ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Jock Peterson.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Kemp is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the downtown St.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. So digging in now, Darren James watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. When he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Baby, get your pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Billy York. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. To third. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment.
So stepping in, Darren James. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that misses for ball 1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, get something in the gap.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Jock Peterson now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... They pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Manuel Margot.
Hit hard down the line. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
James.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Margot on his horse. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Darren James. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, you better fly up there, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper.
Thursday night baseball on MLB Network as we come your way from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight the first. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Jock Peterson would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James.
Basemen, Darren James.
Attaboy.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Striding in once again, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
James.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to... Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Like you can right there. Square it up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Dwayne. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota. So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. And there's a look at his home and here. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. Striding in, Darren James. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken outside for ball one. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Hot now, huh? Stay hot.
Stay hot up there.
The 2-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Baez ranging back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Colton Wong.
Now the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
And that misses ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it. This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
This is in the air out to right field. Tomas coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Darren James. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
James.
Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to. Ready once again, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Wait for a good one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
3 balls,
I'll tell
1
you,
strike.
there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, You don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tomas going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. More time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Ryan Alvarado, that's the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like. Because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Herald this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate.
Yeah, now let's go, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. That ball was absolutely blasted.
113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's old school baseball right there, boy. Woo! Last at bat, he hits a home run off him. This time, take the plate back. First pitch and knock him off the plate. That's old school. That's my plate.
And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jock Peterson.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Baez is right there. 1 down. Digging in once again, Chris Baez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
James.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, baby. See it and drive.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, 2 out.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians leave 1.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start something.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins. Into the box, Darren James watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
1-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. At the plate, Martin Humphreys. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Humphrey.
High pop up. James on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Kurt Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
James.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strike. Ready for another chance? Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Lindor gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Popped high in the air. Compton has a play. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go.
swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-4 tonight. Frank Garce gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Salvatore. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball. Next, Kevin Gausman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Rougned Odor.
The 0-2 home. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
The shortstop.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. James is over. 1 down.
All right, time for the Majestic.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Darren James. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Back in standing. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on. Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Rougned Odor.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Gallo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Ready for another shot now. Jerome Lindsay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jerome Lindsay.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. James is right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers stepping in and ready for another shot. Darren James. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. That's off to that one.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a...
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James.
Right, let's go now. Let's go.
Darren James.
Let her in.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a walk in his last trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
What a great feeling. Extra inning game to drive in 2 runs. And now let's see if they can close it out with the pitching.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. So 2.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First.
Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kurt Adorno gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot. Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. First and second here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up now, Sidney Vick. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Odor onto the grass, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So digging in now, Herschel Joyner comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Second and third, 2 away. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Humphries is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Forced us up. Now at the plate, Darren James. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Matt, I tell you, that was a tough pitch he hit right there. He just reached out and drove it the opposite field. He just tried to do anything else with it. He doesn't get a hit there.
Digging in now, Jock Peterson. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that 2 runs on. Now to the plate, Darren James. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's running towards second, very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Sidney Vick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense. Now in the box, Darren James. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit at third. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. It's there. He got him.
Hey, great reaction.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Grounded down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-4 ball game. Now at the plate, Darren James. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
All right, come on now. What time? Let's fly. Come on, guy. Get your pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
A number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. Patrick Chester. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. It's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
Yeah, keep it going. Stay hot now.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Another 0-2 home. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
Hey, stay hot now.
Here comes another 0-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask, as that looked like it caught him flush that time.
Stay hot up there.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
The designated hitter, Jock.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
Batting fifth. Catcher it.
Stepping into the box, Herschel Joyner. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sardinius is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Sidney Vick. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Left side, Peace is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Here's a high pop-up. Sardinius is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Sardinius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 5. Ready for another chance. Darren James. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Come on now. One time. Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you could hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One run, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Herschel Joyner.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Sidney Vick. The 0-1.
Here we go.
hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
He's got to feel good.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henniger. And gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as they've taken a 2-run lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Rosario looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Sardinas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. 13-8, the final score in this one. David Paulino earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. So striding forward now, Darren James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Squires looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ball. Digging in, Mitch Henniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score, and they get that run back here in the first.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Here's C.J. Cron now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, Darren James.
For the Twins, third baseman, Darren James.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see right there, he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club.
How about him? Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retire. Digging in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Javier Baez.
Now a bunt attempt here. There's one.
Out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off-kilter here to start the sixth.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Javier Baez.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Darren James, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Back up the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Digging in once again, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready once again, Edwin Hubble.
Leading off from the bottom of the Angel ninth. Left fielder, number 19.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired, one away.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let